right, y'all. I didn't even see y'all over there. Yep, welcome back to another episode here on RevStoration. Yep, I'm out here fishing on the Ole Man's boat dock. This is South River, and the bass are running. Ole Man's not here yet, so I told him I was gonna come try to catch some. When I say the bass are running, that means they're spawning. They're running up river to lay eggs and to reproduce. So I'm out here seeing if I can catch one. And y'all go on and pray for me. I done caught one, now I want to catch two. But what are we gonna do on today's episode? Yep, we want to get that Comet GT on the road and running well. So we've got a lot of things we want to do to it today. But what have we already done to it? Well, I'm glad you asked. We actually cut down a bunch of trees just to give us a little more space. Now, not only did we cut down a bunch of trees, we actually checked the engine and it was stuck. If the motor will turn faster now. Oh, still.
It still gets to that.
Yep. Not only was the engine stuck, but we dug into the transmission, tried to find every reason. Thank goodness the Ole Man dropped some fluid down in the cylinders.
Look at that.
She's rotating all around. Yep, we came back on day 2, and thank goodness the Ole Man turned the crank, and boy, that engine just turned right on over. So we've got to... After he got it turned over, guess what we did? Well, we sanded on the points, we put a little fuel down in the carburetor, and guess what? Boom, she fired. That's some foreshadowing is what's about to come up next. Hit it, Ole Man.
That thing cranked right up. That's idle, man.
See, idle. Yep, not only did she fire, she cranked up and ran pretty good. So on the next episode, I'll share that with you right over here. On that next episode, what we did is we actually tried to get her on the road. So we replaced the transmission. No, we didn't. We replaced the clutch, put a clutch kit in it, pulled the transmission out. It was a lot of work, but a lot of fun. I'd have probably been the one that would have got my hind end. After we did that, we found out we actually needed a bushing on the Z-arm, the equalizer bar, whatever you want to call it. So we got that did. Hopefully when the Ole Man hits the clutch here in just a few minutes. Then as we got the bushing put on, guess what we did next? We drove her down the road. Just barely. I mean, it just ran about 10 feet and the carburetor started acting up. So, of course, I'm carburetor king, especially with these Motorcraft Autolite carburetors. Man, I'm hot with them. I'm telling you, I'm hot. Yep, you know what it did? She sparked, and when it fired, bam. Whew, that ain't good.
That ain't good.
Boy, thank goodness for good neighbors with a fire extinguisher came out and put it out, and that's where we are today. So we're gonna rebuild carburetor, we're gonna clean off engine, we're gonna put on a new solenoid, we got all kind of things, and then we're gonna drive her down the road when the Ole Man gets here. We'll see y'all in just a minute. Hey y'all, I'm Rev. This is my daddy, also known as the Ole Man. This is my wife, my prime rib, Nikki T. Here on our channel, we enjoy bringing life back to dead things, mostly old Fords. We have many crazy methods that are ours, and we use those crazy methods on rigs that are ours. If you enjoy our crazy shade tree, cussing free, God-loving, dad joke telling, tires spinning content, then subscribe. It's free. But either way, welcome to RevStoration. All right, y'all. Well, we're back here at Fireball the Comet. Atomic Fireball. I've heard Haley's. Something gonna have some fire on it, and it's a Comet. So I think Fireball will be its name. I'm gonna get you in here in just a minute, but as we take the top of this breather off, I'm gonna have to get the carburetor off. When I get the carburetor off, we're gonna go through the process of rebuilding the carburetor. We're gonna have to clean off all of the baking soda that was in the fire extinguisher. We'll get that probably when the Ole Man gets here. But what I want to do is I want to show you some of the things that the fire burned, and there's probably an abundance of it. And then we'll commit to digging in and repairing this old rig to the point that she can run up and down the road without any problems. And we're excited about that, or at least I am. Well, y'all, I was looking on analytics. Can y'all believe that somebody like Rev actually understands what analytics is here on YouTube? But on those analytics, it says about half of the people who watch the videos are not subscribed. So, hey, if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, I want to introduce myself. My name is David. I go by Rev here on YouTube. The reason why, I'm a full-time pastor, and in my fun time, I like to fish and like to work on old Fords or Mercurys or maybe even a random Pontiac GM product every now and again. And if you're interested in content like this, we do a lot of crazy stuff on our shows, like, hey, maybe start a barbecue in the engine bay of a Mercury Comet, which is not what we want to do, but we actually do fairly decent, maybe. All right, we do pretty decent work every now and again when we get a 35-year-old car to start and run down the road, even for 10 feet. So, let's see, it'll probably come out the back, yeah. All right, y'all, we blew. So we'll go look and see what evidence we have of a burn up carburetor. If you see, it's got some soot on it. It's got a little bit of baking soda on it from the fire extinguisher. But all in all, really the worst part is the back here. And we have this little bit of a vent tube here, and this one here. This one is in a, I mean, that one's still good and pliable. That one right there is, well, he's good and crusty. But if we look under here, of course, on this side, we see this is, boy, that's in a pretty rough condition. That's got to come out. But we do have a plastic fitting up here. And, yep, it's... Yep, that one's bad, so the choke's not going to work. I don't think I have that. I had it, but I don't have it with me, so the choke's probably not going to work right. All right, y'all, all y'all fellows that tell me don't take the top of the carburetor off, just pour it down the vent tube. Just pour it down the vent tube. That's all you got to do, and it'll crank. That's why I never do that. Of course, dirt dauber's nest dropped spiders and everything else down in there, so that's what clogged our carburetor up. I don't have a clue why that accelerator pump didn't work. Here's a piece of advice. Number one, don't ever ask the Lord for patience unless you want him to give it to you. Don't ever, on a YouTube video, ask for a challenge unless you want it. Boy, this whole thing has been a doggone challenge. This carburetor is hardest carburetor I've ever rebuilt in all my life, because it has cooked the bolts inside of the metal, and I can't get them out or I'll break them off, and that ain't good, because I don't have another core with me. So doggone it, it ain't supposed to come out like that. That ain't them jets. That ain't how it ain't supposed to. Look at that, I found gold. One of the things that's overrated is everybody wanting a pretty carburetor. I mean, that's an ugly, that carburetor's ugly as sin, but you know what? That carburetor's gonna work as good as a brand new one that is shined up and looking good, because everywhere it's supposed to be good is good. So I can vouch for that. I'm gonna do a little cleanup on this, and we're gonna get ready to put her back together. Back. He showed, if y'all look around, we got our rail up around the outside. Of course, we'll put windows and everything on the top and go up. Are we gonna do it this year, next year, or?
Probably might do it fall. Might leave it wide open for the summer. Who knows?
I mean to tell y'all, I'm trying to be as sweet and as gentle as I can. And boy, I'm still dripping fuel all over the place. That's the last. We're gonna clean it off, ain't we, old man?
What, the motor?
Yeah. Huh?
We're not going down the road.
We're gonna have to.
Sucking that carburetor.
Yeah, we don't want no more backfire.
Just don't take the
I should take the filter off first, but I didn't.
Y'all, this is historical now. Historical time. RevStoration is actually changing oil in an automobile. Look here, Daddy, we changing oil. Tell them, old man.
Yeah, believe it or not,
Yeah.
35-year-old, I guess, needs it.
Yep. We got, I bought some Rotella for it. Some diesel oil that helps it with all those zinc additives and everything needed. So we got some Rotella to go back in it. Got 2 gallons of it. Won't need 2 gallons, but that's what we got. So, even got us a Wix filter.
Oh, I don't know if this thing run with that mess in it or not.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna give it the first test run. So I have put fuel in the carburetor. Do we have fuel in that?
Yeah, we gotta turn it the other way.
Does it have fuel in it?
Some, yeah.
All right, so we got some fuel in our auxiliary tank. I did, old man, guess what I bought? I bought a fire extinguisher. I got it in the truck just in case we need it.
Well, when we start around the block, I'll slide it in the back seat.
That's a smart idea. I'm actually gonna buy another one for David, because since he used his up on us, I'm gonna get him one too. But we may have to adjust on the carburetor. We don't know. You got it in neutral, old man?
Yeah, but don't let the gas fall down in there.
No, we don't. Let's move this fuel out of the way. And y'all don't know it, but Mountain Dew will explode too. So hit it, old man. Oh boy, she wanting to run. Get the air adjusted, and this thing is so doggone loud. We waking up folks in Atlanta. We're an hour away.
Police in the area.
We heard some sirens, and we 3.5 miles down the down the dirt road, and we wondering, oh boy. So she's smoking a little bit, burning off some stuff that was on it, but there's no fire, y'all. There's no fire. She cranked up and ran, sorta-ish. So, we're gonna see what happens. Seems like they're coming right after us, ain't they? Are they coming after us, old man? It wasn't a car this time, Mo.
What happened?
I think they had a little bit of a fire. Be careful, folks.
I heard it when I was right there. So I tried to run and then I slid.
Thank goodness they're not called out here for the car this time. What?
Yeah, Thomas is gonna be. Huh?
Man, that thing's smoking now. What's it smoking so much for now, old man?
I don't know, the rings done got hot.
Well, she's still running hot. Whoa. We do have the fire extinguisher inside, so old man, is it gonna boogie?
It's gonna boogie.
It's gonna boogie, so hit it, old man. You back out, I'm gonna run down, I'll meet you up the road. All right, y'all, day 2 on the 3rd video of the Comet GT. I said I would never, ever, ever, and I will never, ever ask the Lord to give me a challenge again when it comes to this ride. First, we had a vacuum leak right in here. I mean, it had, and all this back here was burnt. The EGR valve was burnt, so we're going to just put a regular spacer on there. All right, y'all, it's really important to clean your surfaces. If you can do it with your finger, it means you have really rough hands. Take the mounting gasket. All right, y'all, I was reminded the old man that he was given this Holley 2-barrel carburetor that was supposed to be on a 1-barrel Mustang. He had a adapter that actually made it go into a 1-barrel. Old man, go crank it up. She's gonna purr like a doggone kitten, I hope. I'm praying. Lord, please let it crank and run and purr like a kitten. That's a mean kitten, y'all. Woo!
As soon as I let off, it cuts off again.
Still backfiring. All right, y'all, I've caught one bass. We've been fishing. Just give us a break from the old challenging Fireball Comet. Can't make it run. We've put everything new on the ignition. We've checked the timing. Timing seems to be right. We're gonna check the valves after I drink me a Mountain Dew. And we're gonna dig in, take the valve covers off again. And hopefully we'll see something going on with the valves. The way it's spitting and popping, it sounds like we may have a stuck valve or 2 or 10. I don't know. I'm disappointed if y'all can't tell. What you think, old man?
Yeah, I can't figure it out either.
Been a challenge. All right, we've taken it off that far. Can y'all see 2? I see 2 that aren't even, the valves aren't even working. This one and this one. Oh boy.
But just loose as a goose.
Well, that's what I was telling you. That's what happened to pudding. I had to put lockers on every one of mine. Woo! We figured something wrong, which is a good thing. Off, 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 loose, loose. So,
No wonder it wasn't ready.
no wonder. All right, y'all, we got them somewhat adjusted back down, and when we did, we tapped the starter, and when we tapped the starter, something happened, so old man tapped the starter again. I want you to do what you want to do, old man. This is yours. First time being on the road in 35 years. We think we have it. We think we have it figured out. This is only the 79th time since we have tried to put it on the road. Of course, me loosening up the valves whenever we were trying to crank it originally, just like pudding, around the same year model. The bolts, the nuts themselves are not holding the valves, and they're getting out of adjustment coming off. So we're gonna have to get some lock nuts to go on top of it. Won't be no problem there. We're just gonna hope and pray that it stays together long enough to boogie around. My brother actually had an accident. Now you wouldn't believe this. My brother actually had an accident with a chainsaw and broke his leg in 2 places. Thank goodness it wasn't because of the chainsaw. But he's actually at the doctor's office now, hopefully figuring out what needs to be done. So his name's Country, his name's Jim, his name's Charles. He's got a lot of different names. But if y'all lift him up before the Lord, I thank y'all for praying for Kirk. Kirk received his answer to prayer. I preached his funeral this Monday, and had a good homegoing service for him. So thank y'all for your prayers. Continue to pray for his family. When the old man gets on the phone, we're gonna crank her up. Well, the fire extinguisher's still in there, right? Good deal. Crank her up, back her up, old man. She's still backfired. That old man don't play around for nothing. Good gosh. Hopefully he cut the engine. See what it's got? See what it's got going around the corner? That's what I was thinking you was gonna do.
I put it in gear and it just kept going, it kept cranking.
All right, go. No, you got to cut the ignition off. So,
I know, but I'm trying to stop it.
all right. Hey, you kick it on around the corner. I want to see what it'll do. Get it, old man. Oh, he don't. Oh boy, y'all, first time in 35 years. Here comes a car. So, hopefully he's gonna roll it on down this way and let me get in. Oh man, Daddy, what in the heavens is he doing? Cut the ignition off. What in the heavens you running the ditch for?
I couldn't see to go back. This thing hanging down.
Oh my goodness.
I met a car, I had to stop. Yeah, you can drive it up there.
Oh heavens no.
You ain't got no brakes, so you have to.
Y'all got a little hole in the floorboard over here. They got a little vent too. All right, old man. Don't put us in the ditch.
Again?
Again. Uh-oh. Is that, you hear somebody?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Hello?
That was David. Hey, David. You ain't got no brakes. Remember that. Find them, grind them.
A little bit because it ain't releasing all the way.
I put it in reverse. Is that reverse?
If I let the clutch out, it'll stop. We're going around again or what?
I don't care. It's up to you. Temperature light's on. What you doing?
Just coasting. I got it in reverse to stop.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Let it go. She's spitting a little bit. What you think, old man?
I don't know. She's running, but she's spitting. We're gonna have to put some water and gas in it.
Oh. We are tearing. Engine's running good, but I know she's spitting water. She ain't hot.
Still got water in it.
Yeah.
Water pump must not be pumping.
Yeah,
Right?
it's got full now. And thermostat probably ain't come on yet. All that is just oil we just burning off of it.
Yeah.
Old carburetor, everything seemed to be working fine.
Yeah, carburetor's fine on there.
So you gonna let the young man run it?
Yeah, you gonna run it by yourself?
You gonna have to get in the passenger seat. Huh? You don't get in that way.
Do passenger. I'm Bo Duke.
You gonna put your big old, you gonna put your size 12 through. You gonna mess your back up, old man.
Must not be big as a. Okay, now I'm gonna reach over and turn the key off in a minute. I may turn the key off on you now. But the clutch is dead on the bottom. You have to push it in with your toes. Boy, it's squirting out the top of that. I see where it's coming from now. You got it in low gear or third?
Yeah, it's in low.
Alright, it'll coast down. You let the clutch out. Let the clutch out.
I'm good. Just let the clutch out. You gotta see where.
I see it.
Alright, yeah, we got the
It's
clutch
on you
out.
now. Let the clutch out.
I'm good. I want it to.
I don't want to meet nobody coming down that hill.
That's what I'm saying. I'll cut it off.
I'm going to turn it forward.
Oh man, you gotta know where you want it. She's spitting all kind of.
Yeah, she's spitting out. I don't know if this is showing up on the camera or not, but it's spitting out that hole in the top of the radio. Just don't put it in second. Whoa! Whoa now! Whoa! Whoa! Back off! Back off!
That thing ain't let out of gear yet.
No, it ain't. All right, be careful right here. Listen. Whoa! Whoa now! Whoa! You have to put your tiptoes in the bottom. Not release it good. All right, you got to stop it up here. You got to push the clutch all the way in.
Oh, we got a oil light on. Alright, we're going to the.
Yeah, I drive it in. Unless you
I
want to
got
go
it. It's in first gear. I get it in.
Just be ready to turn it off.
Uh-oh. Clutch is stuck.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, clutch pedal's off.
Well, you got to cut it off when you get in there.
I'm just going to turn in and cut it off.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Run up. But don't, nope.
Cut off.
It's good. That scared me with no clutch.
Oh, we lost clutch pedal and that joker hung up. Y'all, that's the last time I'm driving it until we get it right. Oh, that was dangerous. I thought we were running off in the river.
I thought we were just running through my thing here.
Cut off. What happened to the clutch pedal?
I don't
Clutch
know.
pedal came way out.
Unless your pin come out of it.
Too much adjustment on the carburetor. Oh, y'all don't realize how scary that was. I could sharpen a pencil with my hind end right now. I think we got some muddy water. Hopefully that's not oil.
That's not oil. That's rusty stuff. Look at it. Boring out the top of that whole thing.
We finally got her up to temperature. All right, y'all. Is that last time? That's the last time we running it for a minute, ain't it?
Yeah, I think so. We done. We burned up the motor show.
All right, y'all. Old man, first time in 35 years that we drove it around. First time in my life that I've driven it. And boy, coming in that last little 100 yards scared me to living death. I thought I didn't know what was about to happen. I couldn't get the ignition to cut off, or maybe.
The ignition was off.
The ignition was off, but the clutch was still
engaged or something.
Yeah, something hung up on the clutch again. But we're gonna get all that figured out. But hey, y'all, we got her running, and boy, she's running good. She's turning them doggone tires over in the back, and I mean, when I turned up the hill and dropped the clutch, I don't believe it ever grabbed on that gravel until I pushed the clutch back in. So this old 302 still got a lot of power left in her. Of course, it was fun driving it around just for a little while. But yeah, we got a lot more to do before she's roadworthy. But for these wheeler boys, this RevStoration crew, she's dirt road worthy right now. So we thank y'all so very much for watching. And without any further ado, we thank y'all. Hopefully we've earned your subscription. And we appreciate the likes and the bells and all those things. Y'all are a great blessing to us. We know no way of closing out any of these videos than saying deuces. And may God bless. Hold it. It's recording. Just hold it sideways like that. Watch the screen. All right, y'all. I got a big one. I don't have a clue what it is. Oh, yes, I do. Ready? It's a 10-pound catfish.
Is it?
Hold the camera now.
I'm holding the camera, trying to see the pole.
See the pole? I mean, a catfish. This is a slab of a catfish.
I was trying to hold it in the water a minute, see if I could see him come up.
Hey, he will. I already saw him. He's huge.
He saw you and he went back down.
Hey. He's a big old cat. Ooh, he's big. See him? See his tail?
I couldn't. I'm trying to watch in the camera.
Look at his tail. Look at him.
Oh, he's a nice one. Did I catch him? Pull him back up there. That's a blue cat, too.
It is. Look at him. Like a doggone shark.
He looks like it, though.
Look at him.
Yeah, that's a big old blue cat. He at least 5 pounds, ain't he?
Ooh-wee.
He would have took your pole in. It would have been a goner. I don't know if you got to get him a little closer line than that, or you ain't gonna be able to get him. And remember here, the boat's sitting here close on the dock, so you can't bend over too much. You'll be in the boat. You'll be in the river with him.
Oh, he came off.
Did he come off?
That little bitty hook. He was a big one though.
He was a nice one, but
oh man, that was fun.
You had to catch him again.
Yep, we weren't gonna do nothing but throw him back anyway.
he was at least 5 pounds, wasn't he?
I'd have liked to landed him though. All right, y'all, we're gonna go back to fishing. All right, I didn't want y'all to think I was joking. Here's a white bass. They don't get much bigger than this. This is about the size. This is a male, of course. So, and the reason I know it's either a male or a female that's already spawned, because it's not, the belly's not real fat. Of course, if the belly's real fat, they're full of eggs. But hey, this is a white bass, and you put some flour and cornmeal and salt and pepper and some grease on the outside of this thing. Ooh, woo. Good eating, y'all. Hey, we want to thank y'all again for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do so by clicking this button down below, or you can watch a video that may be suited for you or a recent upload here down below. So once again, we thank you for watching. Deuces. May God bless.